First Intifada was a Palestinian mass resistance movement that lasted from 9th December 1987 until 13th September 1993. After 4 Palestinian men were run over by an Israeli jeep outside of Jabalya refugee camp in Gaza on 8th December 1987, grassroots protests against 20 years of Israeli occupation and subjugation of Palestinians broke out in Palestinian refugee camps and eventually spread across the Occupied Palestinian Territory, OPT. Palestinians demonstrated their opposition to the Israeli occupation overwhelmingly through non-violent methods such as boycotts, demonstrations, and closures. The First Intifada is seen by many as a historical high point in Palestinian mobilization. As an effort to contain and end the protests, Israel killed, wounded, deported, and arrested thousands of Palestinians. According to B'Tselem, Israeli soldiers and civilians killed 162 Palestinian civilians from 9th December 1987 to 13th September 1993. The First Intifada also marked the rise of Islamist actors such as Hamas and Islamic Jihad as a response to the Palestine Liberation Organization's (PLO) perceived ineffectiveness and capitulation to Israeli rule. Women were at the forefront of the resistance during the First Intifada, launching mass demonstrations, labor strikes, and a boycott of Israeli goods that put real economic and international pressure on Israel to negotiate. Hamas was founded by Sheikh Ahmed Yassin, a Palestinian cleric who became an activist in local branches of the Muslim Brotherhood. After dedicating his early life to Islamic scholarship in Cairo, Yassin established Hamas as the Brotherhood's political arm in Gaza in December 1987, following the outbreak of the First Intifada. In 1988, Hamas published its charter calling for the destruction of Israel and the establishment of an Islamic society in historic Palestine. The First Intifada resulted in the death of more than 5,000 Palestinians and some 1,400 Israelis.